Hey everybody, it's T again. It's been a few days, but I was at work, so you know how it is. I'm going to continue reading Isaiah. I'm starting chapter 11. We'll see how many chapters I get through, maybe 11 through 14, but we'll see. Alrighty, the branch from Jesse, chapter 11, Isaiah NIV version. A shoot will come up from the stump of Jesse. From his roots, a branch will bear fruit. The Spirit of the Lord will rest on him, the Spirit of wisdom and of understanding, the Spirit of counsel and of might, the Spirit of knowledge and fear of the Lord, and he will delight in the fear of the Lord. He will not judge by what he sees with his eyes, or decide by what he hears with his ears, but with righteousness he will judge the needy, with justice he will give decision for the poor of the earth. He will strike the earth with the rod of his mouth. With the breath of his lips he will slay the wicked. The righteousness will be his belt, and faithfulness a sash around his waist. The wolf will live with the lamb. The leopard will lie down with the goat. The calf and the lion and the yearling together, and a little child will lead them. The cow will feed with the bear. Their young will lie down together, and the lion will eat straw like the ox. It's like peace and harmony. The infant will play near the cobra's den. There's no wickedness or hate or death. This is cool. And the young child will put his hand into the viper's nest. They will neither harm nor destroy on all my holy mountain, for the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. I'm going to read that again because that was pretty. They will neither harm nor destroy on all my holy mountain, for the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. The earth, that means like every living being on the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the Lord. Everyone will have knowledge. So no longer will no one know about God. Everyone will know about God and the knowledge of the Lord. In that day, the root of Jesse, which is basically the descendants of Jesse, on that day, we're still talking about Judgment Day, the root of Jesse will stand as a banner for the peoples. The nations will rally to him, and his resting place will be glorious. In that day, the Lord will reach out his hand a second time to reclaim the surviving remnant of his people from Assyria, from Lower Egypt, from Upper Egypt, from Cush, from Elam, from Babylon, from Hamath, and from the islands of the Mediterranean. So, Jesus came. This is kind of what I'm getting out of it. Jesus came. The rapture happened. He took the first people up to heaven with him. And then this, to me, is saying he will reach out his hand a second time to God. The Lord will reach out his hand a second time to reclaim the surviving remnant of his people from these regions. So if you do get left behind, please do not despair. You have a little bit of a right to despair because, it's going to be really crappy. As we read from the chapters before, it's going to be literal hell on earth. And there will be no justice for anybody except the people that still believe in the Lord. These are the people that seen this is what's going to happen, and they still choose to follow God. There will be a falling away, and there will be despair. But these are the people that choose to continue to follow God and try and find and teach as many people about God as possible and Jesus, and the second time he'll come and reclaim the surviving remnant of his people. We are his people. We're here to try and bring people to Christ. He will raise a banner for the nations and gather the exiles of Israel. He will assemble the scattered people of Judah from the four quarters of the earth.
Ephraim's jealousy will vanish, and Judah's enemies will be destroyed. Ephraim will not be jealous of Judah, nor Judah hostile towards Ephraim. They will swoop down on the slopes of Philistia to the west. Together they will plunder the people to the east. They will subdue Edom and Moab, and the Ammonites will be subject to them. The Lord will dry up the gulf of the Egyptian sea. With a scorching wind he will sweep his hands over the Euphrates River. He will break it up into 7 streams, so that anyone can cross over in sandals. There will be a highway for the remnant of his people that is left from Assyria, and there was for Israel when they came up from Egypt. Chapter 12, Song of Praise. In that day you will say, I will praise you, Lord, although you were angry with me. Your anger has turned away, and you have comforted me. Surely God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. God doesn't give you the spirit of fear. He gives you love and salvation. The Lord himself is my strength and my defense. He has become my salvation. With joy you will draw water from the wells of salvation. In that day you will say, give praise to the Lord, proclaim his name. Make known among the nations what he has done, and proclaim that his name is exalted. Sing to the Lord, for he has done glorious things. Let this be known to all the world. Shout aloud and sing for joy, people of Zion, for great is the Holy One of Israel among you.